Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Angel Flores. So hi, hey, hello, welcome. Today we are having some fun. We're playing with some color, creating this beautiful just sunset on my eyeballs. A lot of color for sure on my eyes, using the infamous Festival palette by Juvia's Place. I know it has been going around Instagram. This look is actually pretty cool because it's colorful and festive and fun. However, it's still wearable. I know there's a lot of misconception. Can I speak? Going around about festivals being like, you know, dramatic and jewels on the brows and jewels on the face and like all this a lot, when in reality it's not how it goes. So at least this is still fun, it's still vibrant, it's still asking for attention, but it's definitely more wearable. So if you want to know what I used and how I created this look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so today we're going to play with a little color, and we're diving into the Festival palette by Juvia's Place right here. So I got the bundle. This bundle comes with the eyeshadow palette, which has 9 gorgeous, bright, beautiful colors, and then 2 liquid lipsticks. It's a brand new liquid lipstick formula. Oh, this brand is also cruelty-free, vegan, paraben-free. So all of you out there that always look out for those things, it's nice to know that they have this. Per usual, using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-hour creaseless primer. And don't forget to use your ring finger. It has one less tendon, so it's the weakest one. You want to be gentle with your eyes. It's a very, very, very delicate area. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to put concealer on my eyelids to really make the eyeshadows pop out. I'm just going to put the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Bamboo. Blend it out with my Real Technique sponge. You already know this has been my baby. With a fluffy tapered crease brush, the Morphe R40. I'm going to grab the tip of it and I'm going to go into
Mambu.
I'm going to go with Mambu, this shade right here. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it.
Okay.
So just going in the tip. Looking in the mirror, tilting your head back so you can see exactly where your crease is. You want to go back and forth. More circles, windshield wipers, little circles.
Squirrel.
Okay. Now we're going to go in with
Ophala.
this bright orange shade right over here. We're using this one to add and build a little bit more depth into the crease. Remember last time I told you guys to do this with your eye open? Don't forget, it's very important. It'll get right in your natural eye socket. So you don't blow it out too much. It'll just enhance your natural shape. Now I'm going to go in with just like a big fluffy brush. This is another R40. And I'm going to use Oro, this yellow shade right here in the middle. So Oro in Spanish is actually gold. Well, backwards.
Yeah, gold in Spanish is oro. Whatever.
But this looks more like a mustard to me. It's not like a gold. I don't know. But we're going to get some on the very tip of the brush. Tap the excess off. And then we're just going to hover over the edges, doing circular motions to blend out. Oris, trying to record, puppies. So we're just hovering over. Oris, I can hear you drinking.
Oh, here comes Daisy.
But you see how that just fades out softly, gives it a little bit more fun, a little pick me up so it just doesn't suddenly stop like bam. I'm going to go back into my other crease brush, dip into that orange shade, close my eye, make sure I get right in the eye socket, just go back and forth to deposit that in there. Alright, so now going in with an even smaller crease brush, the Morphe M562. We're going to dig into that red color called Isafa. This one right up here. Pick some up. And I'm going to pick a good amount of product. Now when I say a good amount, still be careful because Juvia's Place palettes, again, are very pigmented. and then tap the excess off. We're gonna just kind of like slightly squint the eye, go right in the eye socket, and just go back and forth. Focusing this mainly on the outer half. This is gonna build more depth, which will give it more gradients. With no additional product, the crease brush that we use for that orange, I'm gonna go in and just do circular motions to kind of buff and blend that in with the orange. So, what I'm gonna do now is cut the lid. So I'm just gonna use a flat concealer brush. This is the Morphe R42. I'm gonna go into my Fenty Beauty Concealer. Now when I'm cutting it, tilt your head up, look at the mirror. Just want to go straight in the center. Now I'm only cutting like my natural lid, just like that.
Alright.
And then with that same flat concealer brush that we just used to cut these lid, honey, I'm going to go in with Alba, which is the blue shade in the palette. This one right here in the middle. Okay, so we're just going to press it into the lid.
Ooh, child, do you see this pigment? Ooh, child.
And there's like no fallout. When you do this part, notice I'm being very gentle, doing it slowly, bringing it up to fill in all that concealer. Take your time. Patience is key if you want to achieve the look. We see this, right? We're seeing this. This is
phenomenal.
Going back in with that small precision crease brush. No additional product. We're gonna go right into the eye socket and buff that out. Because again, you see that's very abrupt, very blunt. We don't want that. We don't like that. So what we're gonna do is just go right in the eye socket and go back and forth. That'll blend the two colors together. See how it doesn't like suddenly stop now? It kind of like gradiates, turns it purple, which is great because it gives it that easier fade. Yes, ma'am, look at that. Woo! Alright, again going back in with the crease brush I use for the orange shade and the transition shade. Just gonna hover over the blend so it softens it a bit. No additional product. All about the blend, guys. All about the blend. Blend, blend, blend. So I already started tightlining on this side, and I don't know if you can already notice, but it's giving more of a lift because it's adding that depth, so it's like pulling it, as opposed to this eyeball, it still needs it. This will also make your lashes seem fuller at the root, so it's thicker. Just gonna add a little more. And when I say tight line, I mean the waterline at the top, that's right up here. So not your usual bottom one. There we go, just a little bit. And now to line the top, I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Lucky Tattoo liner. This is the one that has the brush tip, not the ink one. The ink one's the one with the felt tip. The advantage of a brush one is that you have more control. A lot of the time, the felt tip, which just kind of like deposits the color and it spreads through like the crevices of the skin. This one kind of like, since it's a brush, it dips in and out of the crevices, so it's more, again, control. It's more precise. See that? Just gives it that depth, that lift, a little bit more. We are going in with lashes, and we're going in with lashes that are very dramatic, very bold. The band is a little thicker, so you want to go a little thicker with your liner so the band hides a lot easier. But not too thick, because you don't want to take away from the lid, especially if you have a hooded eye. If you take it up too much, it's just going to be all eyeliner, and then the eyeshadow gets lost. And notice I'm going from the outside in and then the inside out. I find that that's the best way for you to have control over the liquid. If you just go from the inside and then go all the way out, a lot of the times it looks wonky, like it's skippy, because it's just not solid. So going in, stop halfway, then out, and connecting that, you'll be good. Another tip when using liquid, don't use your liquid straight on. A lot of people go like straight on like this. The tip is very flimsy. You're gonna lose control that way. So you want to use it horizontally. So if you haven't noticed that that's how I've been doing it, smarter, not harder. So I'm going to curl my lashes. This is the latest Sephora collection eyelash curler. I had to get a new one. My other one was like 3 years old. If I can get my I can't even see my lashes.
What the hell? You know, just jab my eyeball out.
So I'm going to put a very thin coat of mascara using my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. I love it because it has fibers in the formula. So if you have gaps or want additional length, the fibers fill in those gaps to give you that to give you that fuller volume drama look. When you wear eyelashes, always put a thin coat of mascara first because it'll protect the integrity of your lash and it gives it some support. And it's easier, honestly, for you to put it on that way because then it has sturdiness. If you're not going to do falsies, make sure you put your mascara intentionally in the direction they go. So you want them to fan out like this. So the inside parts, make them go like, you know, towards the inner part of your face, so your nose. The ones in the center go straight up, and then the ones on the outer corner, make them go out so they fan. Okay, so I'm pretty much done the top, aside from the lashes, which I will pop on later. I'm gonna go ahead and do everything else off camera. Nothing has changed. Everything is still the same. So we're just gonna skip through that and we'll be right back to see and finish the eyeballs. Okay. And we're back. So what do we think? Yes. Definitely coming together. Let's hop onto these eyeballs and finish them. Going in with that tapered precision crease brush, the Morphe M562. We're gonna do the Manwu again, which is that first transition shade we used. Starting in the center, working our way out. This is just our transition shade to help blend and soften everything so it fades out nicely. Because essentially it gets covered up with all the other colors, but it just helps it gradiate and blend smoother. There we go. So now I'm going to go in with the color in the center of the palette called Irige or Irige. So that's the bright pink one right in the middle. Okay, so we're going to pick up some of that Irige. We're going to focus that one in the inner part and kind of connecting it with that Mambu shade that we put. Because if you notice, I left the inner part a little bit open for this pink color. So now going in with my Morphe M432, which is just like a flat top brush, I'm going to dig into Kaliki, which is this forest dark green. This one we're going to start in the outer part, go right under the lash lines and go in there, back and forth.
Girl, yes, hello, how are you?
So now, cleaning off my small precision Morphe brush, number M5115. This is more like a detail pointer brush. I'm going to dig into Uli, which is this white iridescent shade in the middle. We're going to place this in our inner eye socket, so in the tear duct of the eye, just to give it a little bit more lift, a little more dimension, if you will.
That's bright. That's a bright color.
But you see how it reflects though? It almost has like a purpley blue reflect.
Got money for bail, got money for bail. I got that part stuck in my freaking head and I don't even know anything else.
Okay, so we're going to be extra AF and we're going to put it right under the brow bone. Go just right at the highest point.
Right here? Yeah.
Not too much because we don't want to cover that yellow. We still want that yellow there. So I feel like some of the yellow's getting lost. So I'm going to go back into my crease brush that I originally used for that yellow. We're just going to add some more. So now we're going to line the waterline on the bottom of the eye. I'm going to use this purple. It is by Lancome. It's their new Drama Liquid Pencils. There we go. So after 10 minutes of trying to put this on because my eyes wouldn't stop watering, finally got it on. Okay, so now let's pop on these lashes. We gotta do a lip. I wanted to try the Juvia Place ones, the new ones, but one of them's like nearly black, or if maybe it is black. And then the other one's like a terracotta orange, which I can technically put on to go with this look. It'll complement the blue, but I think it'll be too much. So I'm gonna do a nude. Yeah, let me do that first actually. I'm gonna line my lips with the Lancome Sheer Natural Lip Liner. I've used this a lot. This is like my every day. It's a little bit rosy, but it's still neutral. I'm gonna fill it in with Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D. And then in the center, we're gonna pop the Mariah Carey X MAC collaboration shade in
Darling.
This one here. Used it a couple times. They're so pretty. I'm sure you guys have already seen it. Okay. So let's pop these lashes on and wrap it up. I'm gonna be going in with the Huba Duty Jade number 13. These are the faux mink lashes. These are drama, honey.
These are how you doing?
My Duo Glow, you know, handy dandy. Don't use anything else. Best tip when applying your lashes is if you have a mirror in front of you, you want to tilt your head back, chin up, look straight into the mirror, and then pop them on. If that's hard for you, grab a handheld, put it below your chin, looking into it, and then pop it right on. I'm blind, so I have to hold it straight here and then tilt my chin up. Look at that. 0 to 100, honey. Just like that. So we're gonna wait a little bit to that glue to dry. Now you see some of the white, that's okay. The glue dries clear, which is why I like this one and the green one, because they're both white and they dry clear. The one in the pink bottle is black and it dries black. That one you have to be even more careful with, because if you misplace it and it gets on your lid and you did shadows like this, that black is gonna stay there and you're gonna have to do it all over again. Alright, so as you can see now, I'm just pinching it. Make sure it flushes well with my lash.
Ooh! Drama! Ooh, who is this bitch? Oh my lord. Ooh. These lashes are nice.
Now going back in with my Marc Jacobs mascara, I'm gonna flush and mesh my lashes with the fake lashes. And I'm only doing this step because since I put mascara on earlier prior to doing my base, I got some powder on them so you can see the lash. So doing this, it's gonna camouflage it. Cheekies! Okay, that's it. That's it. So what I just did is I added some of the ColourPop loose highlighter on top of the other highlighter that I already have on, which is the Bobbi Brown, just to make it more like a bam, because I know you see the difference. Alright guys, so this completes the look. What do we think? What do we think? It's bold, vibrant, colorful, but I'm living for it. I'm so happy with the outcome. This is really cool. I haven't played with colors, let alone this many eyeshadows on my eye in a while, so it was fun. It's nice getting back into it because, you know, you kind of lose your mojo. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about these colorful looks, and if you want me to do more creative and more exciting things like this, more fun things I should say. Yeah, and like always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye! Lang like a glazed donut.